Hello everyone, and welcome to the 10th episode of my Dark Souls 2 Faith Build playthrough. My name is Tubriel, and today we're going to continue our journey throughout Dragon Lake. In the last episode, we got through Harvest Valley, and now we are in Earthen Peak, a little bit of an homage to Sen's Fortress, I think. A little bit similar, but different enough to make a impact, I suppose. Anyways, in the last episode, we just got to this bonfire, and now we're going to speak to Lucatiel again. So let's go ahead and talk to her.
Still on the road, are you? Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you, by way of an apology. I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first. The curse is doing its work upon me. I am frightened. Terribly so. If everything should fade, what will be left of me?
So unfortunately, it seems like she's hollowing for whatever reason. In the Dark Souls universe, you tend to hollow when you don't have enough souls, or you lost your purpose in life. So, I guess she might have lost her purpose. Let's go ahead and talk to her again.
I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mytha. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. But then, one day, he was gone. Lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse.
Entirely possible. Seems lots of people are turning into undead these days.
If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him. If only someone would... My brother, soon.
Well, we are here to hear her tale at least, but it doesn't seem like that is being enough at the moment. Anyways, you see I have the club. I took the liberty of upgrading a couple things, specifically the large club and the, I think the greatsword a little bit. I can't quite remember what else I upgraded, but yeah, I upgraded the large club, and now it has an S scaling. So it is going to be quite good for taking things out. Anyways, down here, don't want to go down there at all. Lots of people telling you to probably jump. Do it, fatty. Here, try ring. Yeah, no. I don't believe there is anything that you can even get at all. Yep. Lots of people telling you to jump. Don't believe them. They're just... Oh, whoops. Not exactly the nicest people. Anyways, let's go ahead and take these guys out. That attack does lots of damage. You just gotta watch out for its slow cooldown time and stuff. Still getting used to this moveset, but quite a powerful weapon. Over here there is a switch that'll pull. That makes it so that pulls up, and this guy behind here will come at you. Frankly, there's no reason for you to do it. You can just do that and see if you can get poisoned. If not, you can just kind of do that. See, this weapon is very, very powerful taking out enemies like this. It'll flatten them straight on the ground, and you can often cheese enemies that way. And this is nothing, I don't believe, it has any sort of significance. Anyways, over there is a guy. We might want to get our crossbow out. Do we have any bolts left? Or at all? Yeah, we got bolts. Okay. Whoops. Let's see if we can hit him. There we go. Come at me. These guys can be a pain in the ass. Watch out. Thankfully, our weapon is quite good for taking them out. Don't you be healing. Good, good. Okay. Probably should have bought more bolts, but it's no problem. We can always just use some magic on them anyways. I only need them for these guys over here. Lots of little nooks and crannies in this area, by the way. Gotta watch your back here. Quite literally, in fact. And let's take out this guy. Come on. There we go. Easy, easy. That'll just lead us over there. No real any point to attacking them. At least at this point, anyways. That'll just pull that up. Okay. Sorry. Let me take a drink of water really quick after I kill this guy. Oh, that missed. Okay. Come at me. There we go. Okay, now let me take that drink of water. Okie dokie. Had a bit of a frog in my throat, if you couldn't tell. Okay, that guy will be shooting us from up there, so best to take out our crossbow once again. Crossbows don't scale with anything, so they're pretty good for just melee characters like ourselves, or really anybody. Okay, let's open this up. And hey, look, a pike. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Anyways, it seems our weapon is actually running out of durability really quickly. Doesn't seem to have a whole lot of durability, does it? It's got 70. But it seems our special attacks are taking its durability down really quickly. So let's see if we have any of that dust really quick. We got 1. Alrighty. So just in case, we're probably going to want to switch to another weapon. Let's go ahead and just switch to our mace. Pretty easy for taking out those guys too. They're pretty good, I should say. Come on. Yep. Anyways, over here, there's a windmill, and it seems to be powering something. Not any sort of grain mill, but if you go over here, think it's a boss? Nope, it's just a bonfire. So we are going to go over and light our torch. This is one of the few places where a torch is useful. And you can go over here and catch this whole mill on fire. Now, there's pretty much nothing telling you to do this, other than the fact that, you know, the mill is powering something and you don't know what. Turns out this mill is powering many of the traps in this area. So catching it on fire will essentially render them moot. If I remember correctly, it also affects the boss room as well. Whoops, didn't want to do that. There we go. Yeah, that's generally why I don't like resting at that bonfire. Oh shit, yep, we're dead. Wow, that was fast. Well, at least we're right there. Yeah, those guys can be pretty much a pain in the ass if you don't know what you're doing, which I apparently didn't at that point in time. So, let's go ahead and grab that, and let's go and run back. There we go. Now, I wonder if we can sneak past them. If not, it won't be too hard to take them out, I don't think. Got that black firebomb. Let's go ahead and take out that guy over there really quick. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. But there you go. There's another trap. Dead. There's a lot of little secrets in this area. Ooh, mannequin mask. And okie dokie. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. Gotta watch out. These guys also do bleeding as well as poison. And do that, and we can find a little secret area with an NPC of sorts.
Shush. You idiot. Stay quiet. I'm on the run. Don't give me away. You're a fugitive too, eh? Yeah? Why else would you be here? It's got death written all over it.
Okay.
You want to climb down here? I can lend you a ladder. But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep, I'm trying to help you, you know. Have you no gratitude? Downright rude, really. But I've got a soft heart, so I let you off this once.
So he wants us to pay 2,000 souls for us to climb down there. It's actually a good deal, believe it or not.
All right. It'll be just a moment.
The guy seems like a bit of a con artist, but he actually helps us quite a lot in this case. So he just pulled a magic ladder out of his ass, and there we go. Now it's there.
Go on ahead. I won't offer this deal twice.
Okay. We'll be needing his magical ladder services later. At least if we're doing that area legit. He will be in Majula and will allow us to get down the pit. Also, we got Ferrous Lockstone and Twinkling Titanite. Twinkling Titanite costs quite a bit, and Ferrous Lockstones themselves costed 4,000, so definitely worth it. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Oh, what is it? What do you need now? Huh?
Well, we can learn a gesture from him, we can buy some stuff, reinforced club, whip, claws, and a wooden shield. Okay, weapons I guess, not really that great. And you can buy the original Dark Souls Thief set, as well as knives that cause bleeding, magic buff, and a bleeding buff. And this right here seemingly does nothing, but it is in fact for a quest later on if you so choose to do it. I don't feel like having any of those things though, so...
Find it. All the best.
Anyways, we will talk to him more later, but for now, let's go ahead over here. Got some simpleton spice, good stuff. Whoops, did not mean to do that. But all the same, this allows us to get under here, grab our large silver proud knight and a divine blessing, and we can go up this way now. Granted, this area is a bit of a death trap, kind of. Let's see here. There he is. Hey, look who it is. Pate.
Well, we meet again. There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself.
Okay.
Well.
Alrighty. This door, it's locked, or doesn't open from that side. So basically he's suggesting that there's treasure in this general area, but he doesn't have the guts to try it for whatever reason. I'm assuming these guys up here. Anyways, we actually have our durability back up, so let's switch back to the large club. Come on. And dead. Good stuff, good stuff. So, let's see here. Up here, there is quite a lot of enemies. You don't really need to fight any or most of them at all. They're if you're coming from the opposite direction. Mostly anyways. Let's see here. That is where the treasure is, down there. And over there is kind of a precarious jump. I can't quite remember if you even need to jump. I believe there's a door you can get in there, I think. I'll have to check it out later. But for now, let's go ahead and break this down. Pop down here. Allows us to open this. So now we're at the other side of the door where Pate was. And let's open this up. Great heavy soul arrow. Not exactly my forte with this character, but it's definitely a good item. Let's see here. And this also allows us to get down there if we so choose, and so does dropping down there. However, that's not something I quite want to do at the moment. So let's go ahead and talk to him again.
Well, good to see that you survived. Perhaps you're more rugged than I thought. In any case, the treasure is yours, since you went ahead and took the leap. I prefer a more cautious approach. It's hard to know who to even trust these days. For instance, I've heard that a man is out for my life. Now, what misunderstanding could have ever led to that? The poor bloke must have quite an imagination.
Yes, and that's alluding to the guy we saved earlier, before we fought the skeleton lords. And this is what I mean by the, game frames this as a little bit more ambiguous, because Pate, he doesn't seem actively malicious, but it's hard to tell his intent.
You be careful too, my friend. For trust can be a dangerous thing.
Okay.
You be careful.
Yep, that's it. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and continue on. Now let's see here. Up here. Can't quite remember if there's anything good up here, to be honest. No, there's a couple items though. Let's see if I can... Oh, I'm about to die. Life gem. Heal up. Okay. That was quick. Let's check. I want to say this is trapped. But I'll have to check here in a second. Magic stone and a dragon charm. Ooh. That's kind of rare. Okay, let's see here. Let me go ahead and remove this really quick and punch it. Whoops. What did I remove there? Oh, I removed my charm. Gah. Move this. There we go. Okay. And let's see what's in here. Yep. That was a poison trap. And I can't remember if there's actually anything good in here. Oh, Ferrous Lockstone. That's not bad. And there appears to be a doorway of some kind behind there. See if I can destroy this chest. Nope. Okay. See, there's a lot of little things I don't know about this game still. There's just a lot of cool little tidbits that you can find. Let's check over here. Let's get this guy. Whoops. And nope, don't be healing. Okay, got him. Ooh, Grave Warden mask. Nice. Grave Wardens are pretty interesting characters. Whoops. That, I'm surprised you didn't see me. Okay, dead. And over there, there's just a guy, and then there's another guy down there. I don't think there's anything we need. Okay. Let's check. Any extra stuff? Nope. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden wall that allows us to get across that gap I saw earlier over there. But I can't quite remember where it is, or maybe I'm just imagining it. That's entirely possible, too. Might be elsewhere, though. Regardless, we're going to continue on and stop messing around here. Okay. Now that we're done in this little area, we can go back up. This is a completely optional area for the most part, unless if you accidentally get trapped, if I remember right. Well, actually, never mind. There's some guy who goes out here, will pull this, and will basically trap you inside here, if I remember right, forcing you to go the long way to get to some stuff. So, gotta watch out for that. And over here, there would have been a bunch of poison, but since we cleared that windmill out, we now are on the other side, and this is where you actually are supposed to approach that trapped area. So over here, that blades are supposed to be spinning and whatnot. Okay. So now we kill that guy. Easy enough. Don't want to fall down that hole. Would be silly. And over here, I believe there is actually a secret wall. So let me go ahead and, can't quite remember if this is poison. It is poison. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and grab this. So, spell quartz ring. Not a bad ring at all. In fact, let's go ahead and look at it really quick. Spell quartz ring. Actually, it's an okay ring. Increases magic defense. It's not that great, to be honest. I thought it was a different one. Okay. Now let's actually put our, there we go, heavy crossbow back on. Let's shoot that one. Oftentimes, if you're able to hit them with a arrow, it'll just hit the bottles that are by them, poisoning them, and you don't really have to do much else at that point. Okay, that one's coming. Let's go ahead and take him out. Okay, good, good. Grave Warden top. Looks like we're getting some decent Grave Warden items. And we're going to want to avoid that person as well. Yeah, don't want to get hit by them. Thankfully, 2 hits takes them out. And I don't think there's anything up there. I could be wrong. Let me go ahead and check, just for completionist's sake. Yeah, I don't believe there is anything. This is just a nice area for them to be on. An advantageous position. Okay. Up here, though, is quite the interesting enemy that we are going to take out as soon as possible. Up there is a red phantom. And over here, a bunch of smaller enemies. So let's go ahead and smack these really quick. At least as much as we can without getting hurt ourselves. Oh, yeah, we got poisoned anyways. Might as well roll through them now. Okay. So let's go ahead and take some of these guys out. Whoops, that was one-handed. Oop. Okay. Alrighty. Thankfully, we do quite a lot of damage, so we can kill these guys in nearly one hit. Okay. Now that that's cleared out, let's pick up the spoils, life gems, green blossom, cool stuff. Okay, small and smooth silky stone, good for trading with the crow. And if I remember right, I believe this is actually a mimic. You can kind of tell by looking at its teeth right there. Also, I don't believe chests have that little latch there. So, there you go. Let's go ahead and take this mimic out. Let's go ahead and get a life gem first really quick. And dead. Before it could even do anything. And they got a work hook and dark gauntlets. All mimics, if I remember right, drop the dark set. And this is pointless, that's quite true. No real reason to grab it. And I don't believe there's any walls or anything open here. I know there is here shortly though. There is actually a really nice area up here as soon as we go ahead and take this guy out. Let's go ahead and watch out for him because he can do a lot of damage. Just gotta back off. Whoops, somehow that totally missed. I'm not exactly sure how. There we go. And he's dead. And he's got one of those giant, I think they're called moon sickles or something similar. Kind of like what the big guys use. And over here, there's a secret door. Same thing over here. Don't believe there's any more up here though. And in here, we got ourselves a petrified something quite useful for trading as well with the crows. And in here we got ourselves a bonfire. Also quite useful. Okay, this is actually a convenient bonfire because it's right before the boss. Now, we're gonna make a couple attempts on the boss and see if we can make it to the next area. So now let's go ahead and drop down. We don't need to kill all those enemies again. However, those guys can be a little bit of a pain. And also this courtyard would have been full of poison, but we burned down the windmill once again. So keep that in mind. There we go. So now that we've got this happening, let's take this guy out. Thankfully, we caused a little bit of knockback, so that guy didn't hit us. And dead. Awesome. Couldn't have gone better, I'd say. And we're getting lots of Grave Warden items. I wonder if the game's trying to tell us something. Let's see, what does the Grave Warden set? It's actually quite a lot less. I don't think it has any sort of poise on it. I can't quite remember all the Grave Warden stuff that I got. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's fine. Also, oftentimes there will be summon signs all around here to help people out, so don't be afraid to pick one up just in case if you are having problems. And this upcoming boss is no joke. She isn't too terribly hard, but she can be quite a pain, so don't be afraid to get some help if need be. Okay, and we're gonna run in here. And you want to keep moving with this boss and dodge when you can. Don't want to be hit by that spear. And that'll explode, then she'll immediately go after it as soon as possible. Oftentimes they'll do a swiping attack with her tail too, so you gotta watch out for that. Okay. I think we may have to switch to our mace. Oh, and she also heals out there, so watch out. You don't want to push her out there, if possible. You want to give her plenty of space to move. Okay, let her come to us. Whoops, let's get her out of there. Gotta watch out for that too. She starts doing that at lower health. Okay. See, not too terribly hard of a boss fight, but it's really, really easy to screw up because all of her attacks do a lot of damage. As you see, I just got hit quite a lot there. Okay, let's put on this too. There we go. And let's heal up. Best time to attack her is when she throws her head, because then you actually have a little bit of a chance to get 1 or 2 free attacks out on her. There we go. Easy peasy. I figured I might have had to switch to a faster weapon, but it seems that was not needed. So, not too hard of a boss fight, eh? Okie dokie. And now, we can head up this elevator. Finally, we're going where we wanted to go. Up here, we'll find quite an interesting sight, as well as the ember we've been looking for. That ember will allow us to augment our weapons into elemental forms, so things like fire weapons, lightning weapons, stuff like that. And we're trying to go for a lightning weapon so that we can finally make use of some of that faith buildup that we've been getting. So, here we are. And now, we're in Iron Keep. So, let's go ahead, look over here, and there's a bonfire. I'm gonna rest here. And now, I think this is a good time to actually end the episode. We made a lot of progress today. Got through the whole of the Earthen Keep, and now we're at, now we're here, with all the lava. So, thank you guys for joining me on the 10th episode of my Dark Souls 2 Faith Build playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed, and in the next episode we'll be finally getting that damn ember, as well as killing a couple bosses, I hope. So, see you guys in the next one, and take care. Goodbye, everybody.